Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for supporting my analysis. I do this every day because of your support. If Mike Sonko indeed lied about his mother's grave, Saumu Mukami Mbuvi, then politics has gone to another level. Yesterday, there was a clip of Mike Sonko breaking down in tears, pouring water, watering a grave that was reported to be his mother's grave, her mother's grave. And that grave, that was done in the company of Kalonzo Musyoka and other Mombasa leaders and part of the clergy, part of the Muslim clergy in Mombasa. Now, the Nation is actually reporting that there is another, there is also another team from Mombasa, I think part of the clergy, that is saying that where Mike Sonko was crying yesterday is not the mother's grave, and he was lying about it. Now, this really caught my attention because Mike Sonko is actually vying for Mombasa governor seat. What I understand and what is in public domain is that Mike Mbuvi Sonko's mother died in 1997, and according to reports, by that time Sonko was in prison. He was in Shimolatewa, and by there it's not yet clear what exactly he was convicted of, but there are many information that is coming about maybe drug related charges or something. Then in the same year, late 1987, he mysteriously broke out of the prison to attend the mother's burial, because the mother died late 1997, but the burial was in 1998, so probably that was in January. So he came out of the prison mysteriously, but again he was rearrested in 1999. After that, he was rearrested in 1999, then set free in 2000 there. So when he was set free, he was to do some bit of the charity activities, and that's when that's where he developed the interest for the charity. So the mother died 25 years down the line. It might not be the right question to ask, but we can also ask, do you think that grave is still not visible? Now, I want us to look at that video critically, where he was crying, and what exactly the other person is saying. Let's watch that here.
Ili ni kaburi la mamangu Mariam Ali miaka 7 iliyopita. Ili kaburi, musitafute kura kutumia makaburi. Ni mambo ya kusikitika sana 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 sana, yametuuma sana Sonko kuja kusema ili kaburi ni la mamake.
So this is here, and today I wanted to watch this video because this is a video of the crowd that Kalonzo that Mike Mbuvi Sonko pulled in Mombasa. By the way, last general election, they only got one MCA, Wiper Party. Now, and Kalonzo was saying that this time around, because they have Mike Mbuvi Sonko now vying there, they are going to get more candidates. But I wanted to look at this rally because I have watched at rallies of these governor leaders. You can also compare. Watch this here.
Kwanza kabisa tunawapatia pole zetu kwa sababu kutoka jana serikali ya ati kionja hapana fanya mkutano.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is Sonko making entrance in Mombasa. And by the way, I want to agree with Mindset. One of our subscribers here she was in Mombasa over the holiday, and she was telling me that, look here, there are people in Mombasa that still believe Sonko is going to be their governor. So he cannot be underestimated. Now, I want to analyze deeply about this grave issue. Why this is happening? Why Sonko, maybe if this is a lie, but I just want to say why he revisited the mother's grave. That is what I want us to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you have not yet subscribed, I want to humbly request you to subscribe, click the notification bell, and also like our video. Our question today is very simple. Do you think Mombasa will vote in Sonko as their governor? Just that. And how I wish I get feedback from people who are watching from Mombasa. I'll be so much interested, and also give me quantitative feedback, and in the comment section I want to read and see what are people saying. What do the Mombasa voters want? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are within Nairobi and its environs, that is Kiambu, Kitengela, Machakos, or you are staying in places of Runda, Karen, Lavington, or even up country, and you experience frequent blackouts, then you need a power backup system. The solution is one. I want you to get to the Instalight, contact the Instalight company. They have amazing packages from 125,000 to 195,000, and they can customize to what really suits your need. The beauty is they can integrate your solar heating, your water heating system with the solar power, and that is the beauty of going solar. With that, you can minimize your electricity bill. That's a solution for you. You need to check out for. Now, talk to Gidiomi. His number is 0722 818 883. 0722 818 883. Sonko is struggling to validate his Mombasa origin. And my personal what makes me a little bit worried is this. What I've been wondering of is this. Why did Sonko leave Nairobi to go to Mombasa? But hey, give us your opinion. Why do you think Sonko decided not to buy Nairobi? Because even Nairobi, there was a negotiated democracy, and there is a perception that he reconciled with the president Uhuru Kenyatta. And if he would have campaigned in Nairobi, even if not governor or the seat, but he will still be there. But being that he was a Nairobi governor, it will only be advisable that he seeks the same governor seat or goes to the president. He cannot go lower. But when he announced with Kalonzo Musyoka that he is going to vie in Mombasa, what happened is that the Mombasa politicians ganged up against him. And they ganged up against him, saying that of course Mombasa has its own leaders. Even though what is happening is not new, because even Kidero was a governor in Nairobi and is now vying home in Homa Bay. So the reason why he visited the mother's grave is to validate that I was born in Mombasa, I grew up in Mombasa, and in Mombasa I was just in Nairobi working. I don't know whether that one is enough to sway votes, but Sonko is also trying to create an emotional appeal on his Mombasa gubernatorial entry. You know, honestly speaking, and with all due respect, the breaking down into tears around the purported grave, which now we understand maybe was not the mother's grave, was a script. And when people cry out, the tears come down, it's more of trying to wipe the emotions. And when you wipe the emotions, you attract the attention of the mothers, you attract the attention of the whole population in Mombasa. And with this, maybe he's just trying to make himself be known there. And sometimes it's called the politics of identity. For people to identify and know your presence, that you're around, you need to do that. So he was just trying to create a buzz, and perhaps that could be attributed to how he mobilized the today's rally that I've just shown you, how he got entry in Tononoka. I may think that this could also be employed to drive sympathy votes. Sympathy votes in the sense that now he's telling people, I am an orphan, my mother was buried here, but then I was working in Nairobi, then I was impeached, you know. So he's just trying to put pieces together to prove a point that, look here, I am one of your own and a human being, and with this he can get that sympathy. But to the Mombasa voters, some of the few that I've spoken to, and I really want, if someone is in Mombasa, for us to have a sidebar, just an offline talk on what exactly is happening there. What are the issues that people are going to vote on? Are people going to vote on personalities? Are they going to vote on ideas? Or what has actually, or the party is also going to play a critical role? Ruto, Mike Mbuvi Sonko was facing total rejection in Mombasa. And this is just a desperate move to try to avert that. But the truth of the matter here is, the last time I was in Mombasa in 2014 years, but by then it was COD, and the population, or rather the few that I would interact with, were actually ODM. Now, ODM has a very big fanatical support in Mombasa. If he's going to face off Mike Sonko and the ODM governor candidate there, I am sure that if people vote along party lines, critically, Mike Sonko might not have his way. Because one, if UDA supporters who are not the majority, doesn't have a big following in Mombasa, votes for their candidate, then ODM supporters vote for the ODM candidate, then Wiper supporters vote for Mike Sonko, or maybe people who support people who support Kalonzo Musyoka. With the support of Hassan Joho, who is an incumbent, I can comfortably feel that Sonko might not win that seat, and it might be, it is far-fetched. I don't think it's something that he will be in a position to take home.